And why be cute? Let's just acknowledge what the Oklahoma City Thunder are. It is preposterous, the level they are playing at the moment, hosting the Sun in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. No D Book in this one. I don't know if he would have been able to help considerably. That's the thin man, Chet Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3 the hard way. 15-point lead after the first quarter. That's just sort of what they do. Suns trailing, at this point only by 14. Big block from Chet Holmgren. Hits the deck hard, but is all right as he turns away Dylan Brooks. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, all 3 of these, and the Thunder are back up by 20. Next Thunder possession. Lou Dort. 23-point lead. And it continues to grow. It's Dort again. Shoots the highest arcing 3 you'll ever see in your life. The lead's 23. Next possession for the Thunder. SGA finds Cason Wallace. He kicks it out to Jalen Williams. 3 ball. As time expires, it's an avalanche. 13 3-pointers in the first half, tied for their most in the first half, I should say, this season. And it's ho-hum, another enormous lead at the break. How much are they going to win by? A lot. SGA on the rip. Casual little slam. Sort of like Nerf in the basement, if you like. And then Grayson Allen and Chet Holmgren. Holmgren comes off the screen, and Allen runs him over. A bit of a scuffle here. That left elbow up and the shove is going to earn you the scorn of the officials. It's a flagrant, and Allen is ejected. And Shai's become quite a meme this year, on top of just everything else that he does. Would they win? 138-89. Is that 50? Almost. That's 49. I'm not great at math. Here's some math. With their 24th win, the Thunder have matched the 15-16 Warriors for the best 25-game start in NBA history. Those guys won an NBA record 73, but they fell short of the title. I was asked by our staff earlier, you think they're going to make a run at it? I said, yeah, I think they're going to, because I don't know who's going to beat them. Kendrick Perkins joins us now. And Perk, we say it every night. This squad's a wagon. You know, I just mentioned who the Warriors were on the way to 73. I don't know if it's their goal, but I don't know if it needs to be their goal, man. As good as they are, is 73 in play? What do you think?
Well, first of all, Scott, I love the suit and tie combo today, and I'm sorry I didn't come dressed appropriately. You know, I usually had a suit and tie on. But Wednesday, this is the Wednesday special. Every Wednesday, you're going to see me with this limited edition OKC Finals jacket on until another team proves to me that they can actually compete with greatness. That's what we're seeing right now when it comes to OKC. And, yes, they are going to beat that record of the Golden State Warriors. And here's why, Scott. When you talk about a team coming fresh off a championship, you look at this young squad, everybody talks around the word sacrificing. And that word is used too loosely. We're witnessing that right now. We're watching a young team sacrifice, play agenda-free basketball, and on the defensive side of things, one of the greatest defensive teams that we have ever seen. They get in deflection lanes, they force turnovers, they active hands on deflections, they contest every shot. Everything about this team, the energy, the leadership, the camaraderie, gives me the vibes that we're witnessing one of the all-time greats right in front of our eyes right now.
Perk, I'm with you, and having had the chance to be around them during the finals, I think what you really see when you're close to it is how sincere it is. That can't be counterfeit, right? You can't pretend to enjoy each other's company. You can't pretend to not care who gets shots and touches. I truly don't think they care. Culture is an overused word, but as great as the talent is, I wonder if the culture that Presti and Dagnall and that whole crew put together, maybe that's not their greatest attribute. How do you look at that?
Well, I mean, look. When it comes to Sam Presti, I played in that culture, right? And I also played with a group of young guys in Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Serge Ibaka. And the reason that they couldn't stay together and win is because they didn't have the culture and the sacrificing. Sam Presti got guys that match him and match his mindset along with the coaching staff. And so when you think about their togetherness, you think about their sense of urgency, you think about them, they're unwilling to be unselfish, this team is going to go a long way. And last but not least, Scott, they have the best player in the world. he's giving me Michael Jordan-type vibes. SGA, he's averaging 32 points.
Hold up now, Perk. I don't mind you wearing the bomber jacket because it looks clean and you're going to be wearing it for a while. But I don't love player comps unless they really make sense. You're telling me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you're comparing him to Michael Jordan because why?
Because for the simple fact that look at what he's doing at 6'6", okay? He leads the league in made two-point jump shots. We know that Michael Jordan loved to get to the mid-range. 91% of his shots is contested. Here's the kicker, Scott, for me. He is shooting 56% from the field. We know that Michael Jordan was one of the greatest scorers, but he also was efficient. We're witnessing greatness right now from SGA. He is shooting 45% from the three. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, Scott.
Okay. That's all I needed to hear. Listen, you know what else I got to see at the finals? That beautiful family you wear around your neck. Do me a favor, tell them I said hey, and y'all have a Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you between now and then, all right?
All right. You too, Scott. Appreciate it.
Always. That's Kendrick Perkins.
Breaking news from the NBA. Mavericks center Derek Lively will undergo season-ending surgery on his right foot to address lingering discomfort. As a rookie in 2023-2024, he played a big role in Dallas making the finals, but he played in only 36 games the next season and 7 this year due to injuries. Joining me now is NBA reporter Tim McMahon, who covers the Mavs. So this Lively news, Tim, comes the day after it was reported that Anthony Davis is expected to be a critical trade target for several teams. What are you hearing about the Mavs' approach moving forward?
Howdy, the approach remains the same as it's been since the day that Nico Harrison was fired. The priority is building a sustainable, competitive team around Cooper Flagg. Now, this Derek Lively news is unfortunate. It's not unexpected. The Mavericks have been dreading this for a couple of weeks after they had to shut him down because of the swelling of the foot. It does not impact their plans with Anthony Davis, and that is to, one, get him healthy, which has happened, get him on the floor and productive in the showcase period, and explore the trade market for Anthony Davis. Not likely to be the traditional superstar package they get, but you're talking about maybe a pick or two, some financial flexibility, and hopefully a player that can be part of this core alongside Cooper Flagg in the future.
All right, meanwhile, the NBA Cup quarterfinals continue tonight with a doubleheader, Suns-Thunder, then Spurs-Lakers. Tim will be watching Suns-Thunder in person tonight. OKC's win streak is up to 15 amid their historic start, but SGA just missed his first game this season with left elbow bursitis. Tim, what can you share about his availability for tonight?
SGA is fine. I think bursitis kind of roughly translates to, hey, we can blow out the Jazz without you, SGA. Get a night of rest, a well-earned night of rest. As a matter of fact, the Thunder are as healthy as they've been in a while. They're getting Alex Caruso back tonight. They're getting Lou Dort back. Here's a terrifying fact about the Thunder 23-1 start. OKC ranks second in the league in games missed due to injury this season, including 19 by their All-NBA forward Jalen Williams. One other pretty horrifying fact, keeping it close against the Thunder only brings out the best in the defending champions. They've played 54 clutch minutes this season. They've outscored their opponents by 63 points in those minutes. So the Suns managed to keep it close against Oklahoma City last time. Then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander kind of patted them on their head and said, here's 10 points in the final few minutes. And like 23 of the other 24 opponents for Oklahoma City's face this year, the Suns went home with an L that night.
And Tim, to your point, the Thunder can win close games and win by large margins. They're coming off their fourth 30-point win, most in the NBA. Tim, thank you.
All right, let's continue on the hoop conversation with one of my faves. Yes, the one and only basketball analyst, Monica McNutt. Okay, Monica, it's been a while since we spoke, so let's get right into this because, you know, OKC is in that conversation. You talk about Jordan's Bulls, the early dynasty Warriors for the NBA's best ever regular season. When you watch them, and I'm talking about OKC, what catches your attention the way they play?
BC, for me, it's the depth without a significant drop-off. I mean, this team can easily go 9, 10 deep, and they maintain the intensity on both sides of the basketball. Now, yes, when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is on the court, there is a level that only your MVP can get you to. But in terms of their overall team, when you look at these numbers, what they've done in terms of starting the season, 23-1 doesn't happen without an intensity that the numbers dictate on both sides of the basketball. And so I think the accountability that they have, the depth that they have, the night in and night out, very few nights off as a collective, that is the thing that impresses me the most. And I will say they are in the unique position because they've already won a championship. So why not continue to add to the lore of this team in terms of a regular season win mark and going after their second title?
Also, we're going to see Spurs-Lakers, obviously, tonight on the network. And it's almost been like a tale of two LeBrons lately since he's returned from that sciatica issue, especially the last two games. What version do you think we're going to see going forward, though?
I think there's somebody between the last two games, between the 8 points and then the 6 threes, and I believe 26 points he had the other night against the Sixers. Listen, LeBron James is in a really unique position where he can sort of be a third man for this Lakers roster. And shout out to our colleague, Mark Spears, who said he could be the best third man in the league behind Luka Doncic and the season that Austin Reeves is having. But when you watch this Philly game, BC, there were times where LeBron was the guy that was left open after a screen action, right? Which is like mind-boggling when you think of who he is. But if he has the opportunity just to be available after Luka Doncic draws double teams, after perhaps Austin Reeves is drawing double teams, and he's hitting open shots, he can still get downhill. His basketball IQ is obviously up there with the best of them, so he can still make plays for the rest of his teammates. So I think it's somewhere between the last two games.
Listen, folks, you can hear more of that kind of analysis tonight at 3 Eastern with Monica rocking the blonde.
I knew he was going for the blonde.
Rocking the blonde. I see you, girl. I see you.